my first RTS, so
Yeah. Okay, we should be back live now. That's good.
alright.
um. Yeah, everything looks okay. Everything looks okay. Cool. Right. Okay. So we'll hit the play button in 3, 2, 1, play. Cool. Okay. So, what's your general kind of strategy for PVZ?
Yeah, I wish I had known too. I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Okay.
Guess we'll find
Basically,
out.
there are kind of two viable builds in PVZ, which is a free gate center expand or a forge fast expand. I mean, you can look them up on Team Liquid. They are
Yeah, I
fairly
I know that Forge Fast Expand is... I can only do that in like 2 maps, Shakuras and Tal'Darim.
okay. You can pretty much do it on any map, but some maps.
Yeah, I
you
never
need-
tried it here, so didn't
Yeah.
want to screw up.
Okay, that's fine. Basically, it's some maps you need to put down an extra cannon, but it's perfectly viable. Okay, so he's doing some sort of weird double extractor trick without making a drone. So weird. Okay.
This guy's really bad. I just wanted you to focus on my like build order, or I don't know.
Yeah, okay, that's no problem. So, your gateway's a little bit early. I tend to put it down on like 13 rather than 12.
Okay.
Just it times up nicely with your gas and everything then. As well. Okay, so making sure that expansion's blocked. That's good. Getting ready to put down cybernetic score. Try to like it's just a little thing, but just try to make sure like your probes aren't sitting idle too long. Just like obviously every 5 or 6 seconds that they're not mining, that's an extra 5 minerals you've lost. Just little things like that will generally improve your play.
Okay.
So, okay, you want to get that Zealot out as soon as you possibly can, just to block. Like, if he's going like 14-14 and he decides to like make 20 lings and then attack you, and you don't have a Zealot there, it's going to be really bad news.
Alright, so I should be getting that before second guess.
Yeah, I generally try to get a Zealot out that little bit earlier, just in case.
Alright.
I mean, as soon as you've got this wall up, you're completely safe, basically. Okay. Good. You want to complete the wall with the Zealot as well.
Yeah, I know, I just didn't really remember.
Yeah, that's fine. Just make that like #1 priority. Okay, it looks like you
I believe
might
I
just
do
get
now.
there in time. Yeah, okay, you're fine. Is that a full wall?
Uh, well, I thought so. But right now
No,
my
it's
sentry
not.
counts and and I'm happy.
Okay, well, you get a force field out anyway. You don't let anything in. Like, it's a waste of a force field, unfortunately. But your second unit out of your gate wants to be a sentry as well. Like, you want to get that sentry count nice and high to expand.
Right.
Okay.
I just kind of panicked with that sentry, but
Yeah, that's no problem. But I mean, your building placement is a little bit off right now, but I can teach you how to place a building properly. I mean, that's really
yeah, that would be great.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, you just want to get that sentry count nice and high to expand. Okay.
I'll keep that in mind.
I mean, the more sentries you have, the safer you should feel. Like, you should probably go up to like maybe 4 or 5 sentries and 2 zealots, and then expand. I mean, Stalker's a pretty bad early game PvZ, simply because like if he goes Roachling, which is the most common kind of answer to early game Protoss, Roachling just completely obliterates Stalkers.
Okay, so more sentries instead of stalkers.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, you can start adding on, like, once your sentry count kind of gets to, like, maybe, 4 or 5, and you get your expansion down, then just start adding on, stalkers and +1 and stuff like that, basically. Okay, so you get a couple more sentries, that's good. You can probably push down right now and get an expansion. You really like your Immortals, don't you?
What do I like?
Immortals?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're good units. Really good units.
I know.
Okay, so that's good. Yeah, you really need to start thinking about expanding that a little bit earlier. Like, your expansion should go down about 6 minutes in game time, like 6 minutes between 6 and 7 minutes is when your expansion should be getting laid down.
Yeah, it's just the mindset of lower league player.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. No, I fully understand. Fully understand.
yeah, they always rush because micro games, lower leagues fail, obviously, so they want to finish the game as fast as they possibly can.
Yeah.
So I'm
Well, not
not
only
really
that, it's
used
just
to.
most lower league people will have kind of like one build where they attack at exactly 9 minutes, with the same thing every single game, and it wins them matches. But what we kind of want to do to learn and to improve is to kind of lay that really good foundation of constantly making probes, constantly making pylons, knowing how to play the game rather than how to do a build, if that makes sense.
Okay, that guy's just really bad.
Yeah, he is, yeah. But that's okay, like, if you can keep playing bad players all day, that's good for you.
Kind of funny how I lost the game to the Protoss that I showed you earlier, and then I got this guy. So
Yeah. I mean, as I said, like, the leagues and ladders in StarCraft 2 are pretty much meaningless. Like, unless you're in Grandmaster, like,
yeah,
I really don't see, leagues and ladders mattering that much at all, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, obviously, a Master player is going to be better than a Bronze player, but, a Silver player might be better than a Platinum player, or a Gold player might be better than a Diamond player. Just because their mechanics are slightly more refined. Like, I know people in Silver that have like, a 90 APM, but they don't know how to use it. Like, they can do 90 things in a minute, but those 90 things are like, 75% wasted actions. So there's no point playing at 400 APM if you can't do anything with it.
yeah. Well, that kind of surprises me. Like all the pros like to box their probes or something. I don't know, like boost their APM. Like, what for?
Exactly. I mean, there's I don't know. Like, I play as fast as I want to play. Like, I won't go into a game and go, oh, okay, I've only got 40 APM. That means someone with 50 APM can beat me. It's kind of like, okay, I have 40 APM, but every one of those actions count. Okay, so your gate count again is like really low for 2 base, and your map vision is really, really low as well. Like, you need to kind of know what's coming at you. So that's definitely something you need to work on, is scouting. But again, you're pushing with a very, very strong army right now. So I'm guessing you push in and you kill everything and you win, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
So what you're saying is get an expansion earlier,
Mhm.
scout some more, and add more gateways.
Yeah. Okay. What I'll do is just finish up this replay, which I guess you kill everything because he's only got Zerglings. It's a shame you didn't have more Zealots.
Yeah, well, my macro stacks, like, I find myself having 50 minerals and 300 gas, so
Mm.
what do? Sentries.
Yeah, that's fine. Wow, Immortals kill Spine Crawlers quick.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so blah blah blah, you kill everything, everything dies. Okay, he won't be. Okay, get into the habit of bringing a probe with you when you go to attack, just so you can put down a pylon like near their base, so you can like reinforce like really really quick.
Alright.
Just get into that habit of bringing a probe with you. Just one probe, just to put down a pylon or whatever, like when you go to attack, because that way instead of your units like taking, 30 seconds to get into the fight, they're in the fight in 5. And it's a lot more valuable to you then. Okay, so you push in, you kill his lair. Dumpty dumpty dum. He lost all his meters to like 2 cannons.
Yeah, well, I put them blindly, just because, like, every Zerg I stumble upon just goes mass muta and kills all my probes.
Yeah, that's because the pros do it. They don't understand how it works yet. Like, that's the thing you see a lot with lower league players. They'll see, like, they'll see, like, their favourite player, like Idra, go for mass mutas and just win. But they don't understand why that's a good thing, and, like, what the weaknesses are and what the strengths are. They just see, okay, he made lots of mutas and he won. I'm going to make lots of mutas and I'm going to win. Like, that's generally not how StarCraft goes. Okay, so I'm going to set you, like, 3 or 4, like, gameplay goals. Just to kind of, like, keep you on track and then, like, really, really focus your play. They're not going to be too specific. They're just going to be something you can look at while you're playing and just kind of go, okay, am I doing this? Am I doing this? Am I doing this? And it will really, really help you play. So if you want to just, like, make sure you got, like, Notepad open or whatever you're taking notes on.
Okay.
Okay, so in all your matchups, you seem to kind of not want to expand.
Yeah.
And that comes from lack of information and also, like, playing, quote-unquote blind. Because, 90% of the game, you will sit at your natural. Like, you just sit by your base with all your units, and, you'll have no map knowledge at all. Like, he could literally be, expanding 5 times, and you wouldn't know about it. So, in order to, like, achieve your first goal, and your first goal is going to be expand that little bit earlier, okay?
Yep.
So, in order to achieve that goal, you need to, put a unit on Xel'Naga Towers. Leave a pylon somewhere that his army is going to walk. Like, if it's, like, really simple, like this map here, just literally put a pylon, somewhere in this middle ramp where his army will walk. Like, because most people will literally, like, box their army, click on the minimap. Okay? Like, right by your base. That's what they'll do. So you can literally predict the path they're going to walk down, which will be right through this middle aisle here. So if you just literally leave a pylon, leave a probe, whatever, you've then got that little bit of safety. So you've got that extra 20 seconds of, like, walking time where you can see what's going on. Okay? So I want you to just, if you plan to expand at, like, 8 minutes, try to expand at 7 instead. Okay?
Okay.
Like, obviously, don't, Nexus first for no good reason at all. Like, you don't want to just, like, put an expansion down, okay? You want to be safe about it.